So the Academy was something that I came up with back in 2016 when we had an issue just finding good talent. It really started making me realize, like, maybe we can build some sort of an academy like what I do at SEMA every year, where we're building cars live with people that are interested in working with my guys. And that's when it really began.
My name is Julian. I'm the lead instructor for West Coast Customs Academy. Today is really hard to find people that can build a whole vehicle. In other words, my generation is fading away. We want to start the new generation. We want to put the new people out there.
Every program starts with a build. That's really important to me. So the first one that we did was my original truck from my childhood. I searched and searched, tried to find it, I couldn't find it, so I bought one and then had the students build it. So this year is actually even more important. It was a truck that my friend Alex, who passed away recently, was working on for all the years I've known him. He was always doing something to this truck, doing something, had this idea for this truck, but he never got it to the finish line. And when he passed away, like, one of the biggest things that his daughter said was, I don't want anything that my dad left behind besides that truck. So I felt this program, it was really important to put the students on this truck and finish it for her.
Like, his daughter I've known since she was a baby, so like she has no idea we're doing this. So 2 years later, it's like, let's do it with the Academy and let's finish it.
I love that you trust us enough to be able to do it too.
My name is Joshua Almeida. I'm from LA.
Rebecca Lopez, I go by Becca. I'm from North Hollywood.
My name is Samuel Fernandez. I'm from Burbank right here. I'm originally from New York though.
Hi, my name is Veronica Gaeta. I'm from San Diego, California.
Hi, my name is Franklin Pimentel Jr. I'm from LA.
I'm Murph, and I'm from Los Angeles.
My name is Carlos, and I'm from Burbank. My name is David. I'm from here, from Los Angeles.
I was actually sitting at home watching TV, and like a quick commercial came across the screen, and then so I've always been interested, so I Googled it, and then that's how I got here.
Heard about it through my aunt. She is like around, she just knows a lot, and she heard about it and knew I love cars and stuff like that, so she told me about it.
I loved West Coast Customs. I watched the show. Still to this day, I still watch it. It's my favorite thing to do. Now I'm here, it's amazing. Like, I'm shocked to be here.
And I said, you know what? Why don't we go to this place I've been eyeing, and let's just tour it to get our minds off it for a little while, and then we'll just Google trade schools. And we came to West Coast Customs just for like an escape, basically. Before we knew it, he was in. And to answer your question, that completely changed his trajectory.
So the process of the Academy and the curriculum was to really take students that are interested in this trade but really don't have a lot of knowledge, take them through the entire 360 program of building a car. So it'll start with them disassembling the car, fabrication, bodywork, paint, upholstery, electronics, and then final assembly. This group of students has been super, super engaged. They all were excited about a certain thing, and then they got to do that, and then they're like, hey, what's the next one? And you know, this truck gave them the ability to really do every single one of the departments, and then some.
On day one with these students, it's kind of interesting because you're going to see each student form itself. They all have the passion in their hearts, but mentally and physically we're going to find out. I want a line going down, and I want you to make me a Z. You guys got that?
My name is Rocco, and today was my first day at West Coast Academy. I want to say it was amazing. I'm really grateful for all opportunities we're getting so far. Even if the opportunities are to make mistakes, like today, we tried welding for the first time, and I welded the tip shut, but you know, it's not really a big deal because I'll just get back into it. And mistakes, I'll grow from them, and I'm just excited to keep working on this car.
We're going to show proper painting technique, you know, and it takes a while to learn this, you know, like, you know, you see a guy who's been painting forever, man, he's smooth, right? When you first start, you're kind of, I'm David Gokenauer from the Vilbus Automotive Refinishing. So after they take the 6H class, there is a test, okay? When they pass that, they're certified to paint. If they did get a job, well, they would already have their 6H certification and they would be ready to go.
Beginning of week 2, the class got a huge amount of training today on the guns. They did a lot of prep. Now they're about to spray. I know everyone had a little bit of a struggle trying to get ready for this time, but they're gonna stay late and they're gonna spray these parts. So stay tuned.
Popping bottle champagnes all night, running up your mouth like it's all fine. She looking like a in a skirt tie. 또 뭔데 자꾸 어쩌고 저쩌고 입을 놀리는 거야. 너 혹시나 예쁘다고 질투하는 거야? 그래봤자 타격감은 1도 없을 텐데.
Right now we're doing some body work on the bed of the truck because we didn't realize it was uneven on the right side. It's actually bent in a little bit, so we're using some techniques with a hammer and we're trying to bend it out. And we're also making sure everything's flat before we start applying Bondo and we start sanding down.
Right off the bat, I told them my class was gonna be the hardest, and I'm pretty sure they will all tell you the same thing. It was the hardest because it develops patience in you. It makes you trust the process of it, the entire process, because it's not just blindly sanding, blindly putting filler. It's all skilled work. You're like a sculptor in a sense. You're making something. You're molding it to however you need to, and it is challenging. Bodywork is challenging, and it takes time.
We had a few mistakes, and figuring out why we made those mistakes and how we could prevent them next time. I was working on the back side of the truck bed, and because it's one big flat column, I would sand one side and not the other, and it would be uneven. And I remember one specific day where I was like, I just want to go home already. I need a break.
It has been a struggle because, one, they think it was just going to be, building a car, having fun, and, the way they see it on TV. But now they're seeing that it's real work with real timelines, with a real deadline. And that is the big difference. So that's like a rude awakening for them because they didn't think it was going to be like that pressure. So every week that passes by, it's more pressure.
5:30 in the morning, shower. I gotta catch the bus at 6:30. We live in Hollywood, so the bus here to Burbank, and nobody had to tell him. He just him waking up by himself. You could tell he had that drive in him, that something he's very passionate about.
It is hard, very hard, but it's like they say, if you love doing what you do, nothing's hard. Anything's possible.
My name is Alexander Sinclair, and what I'm doing here in the West Coast Academy, it's the sound and fabrication for the interior department.
So today is the first day for the students to be here in the wood shop. The first thing I'm going to show them is how to use all the proper tools the right way so they don't get hurt. I'm going to show them how to do the table saw, the jigsaw, so they can rough cut the router tables. After that, they're all going to make a little pattern so they can go ahead and start the interesting part of the whole build and putting together a whole sound system for the truck that we're going to be building next. When you do that, you turn the machine up and you let that bolt 100% stop.
I did have a little bit of a mishap when I used it the first time, but we tried it again and I conquered my fears, and I'm still going at it, still doing it, so it's pretty exciting.
I'm Colin Ross. I'm the Associate Brand Manager for Boss Audio Systems. It's all about getting your hands dirty, putting your hands on the cars. You're not going to get that experience from watching a YouTube video. or sitting at home playing a video game. A lot of the hands-on trade jobs are falling to the wayside. And so places like West Coast Academy are needed. Why not get trained by the best? When I heard that all the students are attending for free, I was blown away, because trade schools like this aren't cheap. Man, I would have been one of them jumping at the opportunity as well.
I think my favorite part so far is probably audio, just because I got to learn more, and not only that, is I got to build like a relationship closer with my fellow students and my classmates. So definitely not more towards like just the project itself, but just like overall, like between that and the relationship between the other students, it definitely like came together, and like we're all pretty cool with each other now, and honestly became friends.
What I like about Alex, the way he works with the students, is he brings out the fun in it so they can see, and also the technical part of it, so they can see how audio works. And they build the box, they put lights on the box, did body work on the box, they painted it. 70% of the interior of this truck is all audio. And you just see the work of art that went into it. The students, they were in awe because they saw a piece of wood that turned into a piece of art.
Personal experience has been great. Like, I think this is a group of people that honestly I would never know probably and never be friends with if we hadn't met like this. But I think we've started to gel, like you said, and become like a family, and really just started to learn each other, annoy each other, laugh with each other, play with each other.
The beginning, when we started, we didn't really talk to each other, especially since we didn't know each other. But as we started going day by day, we kind of started getting to know each other, communicating more, and actually starting to work as a team, not working just ourselves, doing our own part. No, we ended up being together as a team, getting everything done.
Today is our first day in the upholstery shop. Alex and Julio are teaching us how to use the machines, how to guide the fabric and thread them, and I'm excited about it. This is like a place where you get to be creative. So far, it seems intimidating a little bit, but once you start to practice, I think we're all pretty much getting the hang of it.
We are privileged to be sponsor of the West Coast Academy, teaching the next generation of trimmers on what to look for in leather products and textile products, and also making sure that they're using the right types of materials for the right applications.
I'm really proud, especially like once that came out of the spray booth, the day after we came in and we saw it painted, we saw how everything came out just right. Like you're able to look into the depth of it and see that all the body lines are where they need to be. You gotta see that the panels are flat. All of that is just like, wow. They really put all their effort into it, and it shows like it. And me as a teacher, being able to see that I taught them how to do all of that, it's just like, it makes me feel proud because I know that they could go out into the world and they could go and get a good job. Like no matter where they go, they'll be set. They learn the skill.
I definitely feel proud because when I look at them, like, especially when there's certain spots that I know I did the body work, I'm like, look at that, it looks so nice, that looks so nice, like it's so smooth. Like, and then the fact that, I don't know, we did it.
The paint job turned out amazing. It looks like Juan, my head painter, painted it, which is amazing.
I was kind of like giggling. I was giggling every time I would see it. I was like howling, kind of like, woo!
The body work and the paint work came out perfect. It had a mirror finish, the lines are great. I was deeply impressed because couple weeks ago, these students couldn't do this. And then now they're doing this and they're building a show truck. Yeah, that's a trophy winner right there.
So seeing the paint go on it was like, I think everyone breathed that sigh of relief. And then just, for me, almost being on the outside looking in of that part, I was like really proud of them that they did it and it got us to that point, because it felt like the most pivotal part was the bodywork and getting to the paint. I was proud of them, like really, really proud of them.
Slam dunk, are you ready to make me? I'm lit and I'm riding the fast lane. Don't let me down, I'm on fire.
It's pretty stressful, I'd say, because we know what we have to do. There's just certain stuff that's like kind of holding us back a little bit.
I'm confident, yeah. I think if we're all trying our hardest, so we'll get it done. You know, there's no ifs or buts, like we'll get it done.
He's been consistent in like, coming in early, and I'm like, what's going on with him?
I guess this thing got him really excited and how do you call that? It's just a different aura.
Right now, I'm in between stressed, confident, and as we say in Spanish, cansado, which means tired. But like, I'm ready to work, Can't give up now, The job's not finished.
Looks good so far, you dig?
Hey, David, what do you think of the truck?
Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool.
You guys should have seen them day one. They couldn't even use the tools, and now look at them. They just grab it, get down to it, and they're ready for anything.
Well, finally, we're working on our final assembly. We finally got these beautiful suicide doors on, and this is how they work.
And on the inside, we're doing all the rewiring. We're running it from the pad to the front. We put the doors on. We're connecting the audio. And all that good stuff.
Is in the beginning they came trying to learn. We teach them how to be a little bit of a team member, because it's very important to act like a team in this, specifically these type of projects. Right now, everybody's asking, what can I do, this and that. It's more like a family now.
It's been great. It feels like one big family. Everyone helps, everyone's doing what they're supposed to. Everyone always wants to lend a helping hand.
In the beginning, they were strangers. Nobody knew each other. But at the end, they were family and they were a team, and they pulled it out together. And I give them an A+.
I feel like we all work really well together. There was a lot of really good open conversation. And honestly, Ian is probably one of the best instructors like in my school career I've ever had, because he is very passionate. He cares more about us understanding it and us getting it down versus like, hey, just get it done. He's like, hey, I'm gonna take a little bit extra time and explain to you why, and I'm gonna show you how to fix it. Like, his biggest thing is there's no mistakes. There's only lessons within it, which I really do appreciate.
Being able to see their growth, it makes me so proud of like how far they've come. It like I feel like a happy parent. That's all I could say. Just like a proud parent.
I'm super proud of these students. I couldn't have asked for a better group to work on a truck that was so important to me. I think that just makes you feel good inside. I knew, that they would get this thing done, but I had no idea how amazing it was gonna look. I mean, they turned the rendering into reality.
So we had a little surprise for you. So the students this year finished the project that was supposed to be finished for your dad, for you.
Oh my God.
I think you would be very, 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 very proud.
Yeah, as soon as she walked in and she looked at it, I knew she was gonna really appreciate the car, because there's a lot of history with the car.
It was amazing. It felt nice to actually do something good. It felt nice to show her all the hard work that we put into it.
because you remember how they left it for us to finish. We taught these students on this truck. They worked day and night to finish it in his memory.
When the students saw Alex's daughter and her reaction to the truck, they knew right there and then that all that sweat, all that time that we put into it, all those little meaning hard times and dirty times was all worth it.
This is amazing what they managed to do with this truck. This whole academy it's mind-blowing how fast they put it together. I'm honored to be a part of it. I think it's such an amazing, I'm sorry, I'm totally at a loss for words. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, thank you.
That was just our little touch for you.
Sorry, I'm shaking. This is the only thing I've wanted after he's been gone. It's the only thing I've cared about, because the fact that he didn't get to finish it, I was like, I know somebody's got to do it, and for you to do it, and for these guys to do it, and to learn.
To see how dedicated they were through some of the tough times, through some of the struggles, I think that just makes you feel good inside.
Oh my gosh.
I lost my dad recently, so like, this program was something he was looking forward to for me. So then like, for the program to be the reason she's getting a part of her dad back was like a lot.
So I said to my sister when we were sitting out there, I said, wow, Tiffany's dad, Daryl, would have really, really enjoyed this. And so I know that this was important for Tiffany because she had gotten accepted to the program before he passed away. And it was so sudden. So he knew it was coming and he was excited. So yeah, this was very impactful for her.
It's beautiful. It is so beautiful. You should be so proud. Can I give all of you a hug, please? Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Congratulations. And thank you so much. I'm so sorry I got to tell.
That's what it's all for.
To Ryan, to these students, thank you so much. I am honored. I know my father's honored to be a part of this, and you've done a beautiful job. And I can't wait to see what you guys go on to do in the future. You have a special place in my heart. And I said earlier, a little bit of this truck is theirs too. So if they ever want to come drive it, just call me.
A big thing for them, big thing for me. I know it's a big thing for you, and I know he's watching us, so.
Oh my God.
But I know he's talking shit about something. For sure.
Yeah. Like this thing's gonna be with us for a while, you know?
It's a very surreal moment because of the fact that like this chance doesn't really happen. Being able to be taught on the level to be able to complete a customized car, being able to be taught by such professionals that really want to share their knowledge and are willing to crack a joke to like, you know, to like loosen you up a little bit, to like realize like it's okay, it's a car, it's gonna get done, like type of thing. I don't know. I'm just really proud of the whole situation.
This is what she was meant to do. It's just, it speaks to who she is as opposed to her previous careers. Like, there was something missing. And I feel like this is definitely, this is her.
You know, kids don't know what they are. And he's young adult. He knows what he wants to be now. And for life, that's something somebody searches forever to do. And he's got it locked in. His whole life changed from here. And he knows something I didn't know at his age.
I'm so much more confident in myself as a person, and like that I can do that. I have the possibility to do all that and get it done. It feels great.
I've changed a lot since the first day. The first day was I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to be the first one to step up and actually try. I was always observing, but I never actually took the guts to do it. And when I look at myself now, it's now like you tell me to do something, no questions asked, I'll do it.
What I would say is let's get the party started.